3 minutes left. A person who is in heaven and who you love very much asks you to open this. Please don't skip. Your spirit was guided here because someone who once walked this earth with you, someone who loved you deeply, is now watching from heaven, and they have asked, urgently, that you open this. You have exactly 3 minutes before something irreversible shifts in the spirit realm. This is not random. This is their final plea. Don't skip. Heaven is trying to reach you through this message. Their name has echoed in your dreams. You've felt their presence in quiet moments. You've wept in silence, whispering, "I wish you were still here." But listen, they are not gone. Not really. Not in the way you think. God allowed this message to find you because that person, the one you love and miss, has something to say. They've been watching over you. They saw the days you couldn't get out of bed. They saw the pain you never posted. They saw the fake smiles you used to hide what was breaking inside. But now, from where they are, they see what's coming, and it's urgent. Don't skip. If you click away, you may miss the very warning they begged heaven to deliver. You have cried for signs. You have begged for confirmation. And here it is, raw, divine, real. Your loved one says, "Tell them I never stopped loving them. Tell them I've seen the battles they fight alone. And tell them please to open their eyes because someone around them is not who they claim to be." This message is your mirror, your flashlight, your final nudge. The veil is thinning. The truth is trying to be seen. But your heart has been too tired to confront it. You've made excuses. You've blamed yourself. You've tolerated what you should have escaped. But now, time is almost out, only 3 minutes left. The one in heaven says, "Tell them I had to leave so they could rise. Tell them I see who's draining their spirit and I refuse to stay silent." Don't skip. That person in your circle who drains your light, the one whose energy always leaves you feeling smaller, weaker, confused, heaven sees them, and your loved one sees them. The very one who used to pray with you, laugh with you, maybe even raise you. They are not resting until you are freed from the hidden chains that person has wrapped around you. They whisper from glory. You were not created to be afraid. You were not made to settle. You are chosen for greater. But the enemy has planted someone near them and I need them to see. Don't skip. The person you miss so much. They asked God to break protocol, to interrupt your day, to shake your attention. This message is not a coincidence. This is your spiritual intervention. The lies you've believed about yourself, the quiet voices that say you're not enough, that you're hard to love, that you're always one mistake away from being abandoned. Those are not your thoughts. They are whispers planted by the deceiver working through someone who calls you friend. Your loved one saw this coming. Before they passed, they prayed a prayer. Lord, if I can't protect them on earth, then protect them from heaven. And heaven answered. Right now, they are standing before the throne, interceding for you. Not only with tears but with authority. Because when a soul departs in faith, it doesn't forget those it loved. It carries them forward into eternity. And their prayers now carry weight that moves the heavens. Only 2 minutes left. They're urging you, open your eyes. Trust your spirit. Listen to the signs. Remember that strange delay that kept you from going somewhere that day? That sudden sickness that made you cancel? That weird dream that woke you up with your heart racing? It wasn't random, it was them. Whispering, blocking, shielding. Every near miss, every divine delay, so it was heaven stepping in. Let me tell you what they said again. Tell them I see the one who keeps pretending. The one who hugs them but hopes they fall. The one who claps for them in public but plots against them in silence. Don't skip. That person in heaven. They loved you too much to let you keep walking blind. They're begging, please don't trust that one. Don't ignore the gut feeling. Don't silence your discernment. Don't keep giving your pearls to someone who is feeding serpents behind your back. Heaven is louder now. The Holy Spirit is rising in your chest. You feel it, don't you? That flutter, that stirring, that confirmation that this message is for you because it is, they say. You are not alone. You never were. And everything you've endured is about to make sense. But first, the mask must fall. It's been cracking. Slowly, you've seen it. That look they gave you when you shared good news. That hesitation when you needed help. That sarcasm masked as a joke. You've tried to justify it. But deep down you've known. Your loved one says, I saw it first. I saw the danger. And I whispered, God, don't let them walk into that trap, intervene. And he did. This video and this moment is the intervention. Psalm 91:11. For he shall give his angels charge over you, to keep you in all your ways. If you believe this was divine protection like the video right now, type in the comments, blessed and ready to receive. Subscribe to Anointed Echo so you don't miss your next message from heaven. Don't skip. You're not done yet, there's something else. The loved one in heaven says, tell them I left something behind and a gift. A trait, a voice, a vision. And it's time they used it. You've been dimming yourself. You've been playing small. But the call on your life is louder than your trauma, bolder than your fears, greater than your critics, and heaven won't let you waste it. You carry something they carried, that fire, that fight, that deep knowing that there's more to your life than just surviving. They're saying,
rise. This is the season you stop apologizing for your purpose. 1 minute left. Listen. You're about to be shown something.
A name, a face, a truth. It may come in a dream tonight, or a conversation tomorrow, or a sudden revelation when you hear a certain phrase. You'll know it's them. You'll feel the air shift. Don't ignore it and don't question your worth. That's been attacked long enough. Tell them, they say, that they are stronger than they think. Tell them that the grief didn't break them. It refined them. Tell them that I'm proud. Yes, they said it. I'm proud of how you kept going, of how you loved even when unloved, of how you got up when everything inside you screamed to give up. They saw it all. And now they say, tell them their reward is near. Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. If this verse touched you like this video, comment a faith word below like protected, and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine words. Don't skip. You need this final piece. The trap set for you has failed. That person's schemes are unraveling. Their lies are coming to light. Their jealousy is being exposed. Because when heaven steps in, no enemy can hide. Romans 8:31. If God is for us, who can be against us? Type victory is mine in the comments if you receive this word. Don't forget to like this message and subscribe to Anointed Echo now. Don't skip. You are stepping into a divine awakening. The person you miss, the one in heaven, they haven't stopped talking to God about you. Their prayers didn't end when they took their last breath, they intensified. What you feel right now, this stirring, this wave of emotion, that's because their spirit is near. They are interceding with urgency. They said, God, reveal the truth. Let them know who's been smiling in their face while secretly wishing for their fall. Let them know before it's too late. And God answered, that's why you're here. You've been trying to fix it. Trying to understand why someone close to you changed, why the energy got weird, why the support turned into silence. But now the fog is clearing. The truth is rising to the surface. Your loved one says, stop forcing peace where there is none. Stop hoping loyalty from a heart that's already betrayed you. You owe them nothing. You owe your soul everything. This moment is sacred. The veil between heaven and earth is thin. They want you to know you are not crazy. You are not imagining things. That tension in your chest, that uneasy feeling when that person enters the room, that's discernment. That's spiritual protection. That's the warning, don't skip. They are pleading with you. Don't return to the place I helped pull you from. Don't go back to what almost destroyed you. Because something is shifting. In the next few days, signs will increase. A conversation will expose something. A message will slip through. A truth will unfold. And when it does, don't ignore it. Heaven says, move in silence. Let me fight for you. Let me finish what your strength can't carry. Your loved one knew this day would come. That moment when you'd be forced to see someone for who they really are, not who you hoped they would be. And they prayed, God, when that moment comes, don't let them break. Let them rise. You are rising now. And the very people who tried to bury you in gossip, manipulation, silence, shame, they will witness your elevation. Because heaven remembers what they did. And heaven rewards what you endured. They tried to dim your light, your loved one says. But they didn't realize your glow wasn't from this world. It was divine. Every setback was preparation. Every heartbreak was redirection. Every closed door was God saying, I've got something better. Genesis 50:20. What was meant for evil, God used for good. If you believe that, type divine reversal in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to Anointed Echo to walk in more prophetic confirmation. Don't skip. There's still more they want to say. Tell them I'm okay. Tell them I'm at peace. But tell them I'll never stop watching over them. They saw your darkest nights. They felt your prayers when you whispered their name in pain. They saw the way you still hold on to that photo, that memory, that song. And they smile. Because their love didn't die. It transformed. Now they fight for you from the other side. They say, please don't let bitterness steal your joy. Don't let grief become your identity. Let what broke you become what builds you. And let this be clear. The betrayal that's been hiding in your circle is being exposed for a reason. Because what you're about to walk into cannot be delayed by snakes in your garden. This next season is sacred. The elevation will be quick. The doors will open wide. But first, the weeds must be removed. Your loved one says, cut it off. You know who it is. Don't entertain the enemy just because you're afraid of being alone. Because truthfully, you're not alone. You've never been. Every time you walked home in silence, every time you cried yourself to sleep, every time you whispered, God, please send me someone, they were there, whispering to heaven on your behalf. And now is the moment you stand up. Now is when you stop shrinking. Now is when you take your rightful place in the divine story God is writing with your life. 2 Corinthians 4:8-9. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not abandoned. Struck down, but not destroyed. If that speaks to your spirit, type still standing in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to Anointed Echo, your confirmation is coming next. Don't skip. You're about to witness something you prayed for years ago. It's finally being released. But listen closely. Before the blessing lands, the betrayal must be removed. Before the elevation, the exposure, your loved ones saw the traps set in silence. But they also saw the favor that never left your life. And they smile. I told them they'd make it, they whisper. I told heaven, keep your hand on them. Don't let their fire go out. Don't let their gift get buried in fear. They're still fighting for you. Don't silence your tears. Don't hide your pain. Don't pretend anymore. This is your permission to walk away from what doesn't feed your soul, to let go of who no longer protects your peace, to stop defending people who wouldn't lift a finger if your world was falling. Because someone already did. They lifted a prayer. They covered you in silence. They loved you past the grave. Now it's your turn to live fully, boldly, authentically. Let the mask fall. Let the truth rise. Let heaven speak. Your 3 minutes aren't up yet. But time is short. This message, this divine interruption, was crafted from their spirit to yours. And if your heart is pounding, your chest is tight, your soul feels like it's shaking, that's because your spirit knows this was for you. Type in the comments, I received this message. I will not miss my moment. Like this video, subscribe to Anointed Echo, because this message came from someone who still loves you. From heaven. Don't skip. You're almost at the final revelation. The person in heaven, your person, is still speaking. Even now. And what they're saying carries the weight of eternity. They say, tell them the time has come. No more delay. No more second chances for those who played with their heart. No more crying over people who were never assigned by heaven. You've given more grace than most would. You've stayed when you should have walked. You've forgiven things others would have exposed. But now, this is divine redirection. What they couldn't see, God saw. And what you didn't hear clearly before, heaven is now shouting. The exposure is complete. The enemy has run out of places to hide. And your loved one in heaven is rejoicing, because the final trap has failed. They said, the very person who tried to stop their destiny will now witness their rise. And rise you shall, but you must obey. Obey the signs. Obey the nudges. Obey the voice that says, cut them off. Trust me, because what's coming is too precious to carry around betrayal. You're stepping into your inheritance, into open doors, into prophetic fulfillment, into restoration that will make your past tears feel like rain before the harvest. But only if you move now. Obey now, listen now, the time for silence is over. The time for pretending is done. You know what you know. You feel what you feel. That spiritual uneasiness wasn't paranoia. It was discernment. Luke 12:2. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. If this hit your spirit, type unveiled in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to Anointed Echo so you don't miss the next divine message. Don't skip. There's still more they've asked me to deliver. Your loved one. The one who watched you fall apart and rise again. The one who always believed in your purpose even when you doubted it. They said, tell them they're not too late. Tell them the promise is still alive. Tell them to look again. Yes, look again at the dream you buried, at the idea you abandoned, at the opportunity you said was gone forever. Look again, because what looked dead is just hidden. What looked finished is only paused. What looked lost is being revived. Heaven is breathing on your destiny again, and your loved one is standing in agreement saying, let the fire in them rise. Let them walk in what we both prayed for. You've asked for confirmation. This is it. You've asked for peace. It's arriving. You've asked for clarity, and heaven is now making it so plain you can't deny it. But here's the truth. Clarity doesn't always bring comfort. Sometimes clarity hurts before it heals, and right now you may feel overwhelmed, emotional, unsure. That's okay. What matters is you heard. What matters is you received. What matters is you opened it and they smile. From heaven, because they know what's coming next. They know your name is about to be mentioned in rooms where your feet haven't entered yet. They know the same people who look down on you are about to look up to you. They know the same pain that almost took you out will become the foundation for your breakthrough. This is not just a season. It's a shift. Don't miss this window. You may lose some people, but you'll gain your peace. You may lose some support, but you'll gain heaven's backing. You may feel alone at first, but you'll finally know what it feels like to walk fully in your calling. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you a hope and a future. Comment "I trust your plan" if you receive this. Like the video. Subscribe to Anointed Echo. Don't miss your next word. And now, before this message ends, they want to say one last thing. Tell them I love them. Not past tense. Not used to. I still love them. I always will. You were never forgotten, not by God, not by them, not by heaven. Every tear you cried, heaven collected. Every prayer you whispered, heaven heard. Every moment you felt like giving up, they were standing beside you, whispering, keep going. You're closer than you think. This message is their final push, their holy echo, their heavenly signature saying, you've made it this far. Now finish the race. The mask has fallen. The truth has come. The healing has started, and now it's your time. No more delay. No more second guessing. No more shrinking for people who never saw your worth. Heaven sees you. Your loved one sees you. Now, you must see yourself chosen, anointed, protected, loved. Comment "blessed" and ready to receive if this word was for you. Like this video. Subscribe to Anointed Echo because heaven still has more to say.